guys, and welcome back. It's been a while. I hope you don't mind that there's been a bit of a break, and thank you so much for staying with me if you are still with me. If you are new to my channel, you like beauty, fashion and lifestyle mummy videos, please do hit that subscribe button on the right hand side of your screen. You just get updated every time I upload a video, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'd love to have your help to reach my goal, and I'm not that far away, so it would be lovely if you could help me. Also, if you could help me sort of down in the comments, let me any videos that you would like me to do for you to watch, because I'm kind of struggling at the moment to actually find content to make. So please help me below by letting me know what you would like to see and what you would like to watch, because that would help me out a lot. So today I'm going to be doing a baby update, 6-month baby update. Otto turned 6 months a few weeks ago, and I just thought I'd share with you exactly what's been going on with him since my last video, which was the 5-month update. Quite a lot has changed with him. So a really exciting thing is that he has started to eat solids, so we are weaning him. And when I say solids, I mean he's eating puree food. He started that, I think this is his 3rd week of doing that. To begin with, he wasn't interested at all really. He kind of was, he wanted to eat it. If I gave him it on my finger, he would eat, but he didn't really want to take the spoon. It took quite a while for him to understand that the spoon equaled food. And now he's starting to get the hang of it, and he's eating a little bit more, which is really good. I might do a whole video on weaning and what I found helpful and sort of that sort of thing. If you're interested in that, let me know below. I know that I mentioned in my last video that he wasn't sleeping very well, and that was really like getting quite bad. He was getting up every sort of half an hour, and when we went away a few weeks ago to Britain, and his sleep got even worse. He wouldn't even go down for his naps without us rocking him to sleep, which we'd never had to do before. He normally did his naps pretty well, and we actually had to like rock him till he went to sleep, and then again he'd wake up every half an hour, which was quite like torture for myself. So that was getting really hard. But when we came back home, we put him in his own room, and that was also because of the fact that he started to sit up on his own. He'd learned to sit up when we were away, so obviously he couldn't be in our bassinet next to our bed. And I did feel like when he was in our bedroom, every time I moved he would wake up. So we put him in his own room. He's in his own cot now, and since we have done that, so the first week we did it, he woke up sort of twice in the night, which was a huge improvement. It was only 2 times a night, and that was great. And then once he started to eat a little bit more with the weaning, he then woke up late once. And then the last whole week, last week, he's now been sleeping through the night. There's only one night where I've had to get up at like 5:30 and feed him because he was hungry, and then he went back to sleep, and he slept till 8 then as well, so he slept really well that night as well, and that has made a huge difference. He is sleeping really well. He's also, since coming back, going down for his naps on his own. He doesn't need to be rocked. We are doing the sort of crying method, letting him cry out till he falls asleep, which seems to be working for us. It is quite hard at times because sometimes he gets overtired and he won't go to sleep, but if I go in there and comfort him, it kind of doesn't help. He just, because he's so tired, he's just really upset, and me going in there kind of just starts it again. So we kind of let him fall asleep on his own, which can be quite tough on mum and dad, because obviously it's not nice to hear your baby crying, but it is actually working for him, and now he doesn't actually cry very long, and he just kind of goes to sleep. I know that method doesn't work for everyone, and I understand why some people don't do it, because it is like heart-wrenching to hear your child crying, but it has worked for us, and it seems to work for Otto, because if we go in, he just won't go to sleep at all, and I'm not going to rock him to sleep because I feel like that's giving him a bad habit if I'm just swaying him to sleep. So that is what's been working for us. As I was saying before, he's now learned to sit up. He moves around so much now that changing a nappy is hard work, getting him dressed is hard work, because he will not just lay there anymore, and he kind of tosses and turns. So actually I'm getting him dressed and changing his nappies on the floor now, because I'm terrified on the changing table that he's just gonna flop over even though I'm there holding him, because he moves around so much. He can sit up, he rolls over, he rolls the other way, he can sort of semi-crawl. He's not really crawling. I don't think he really wants to crawl. He's not that happy about tummy time still. He's sort of like, I don't really want to be on my tummy. So he kind of rolls onto his tummy, pushes his bum out and then sort of slides, and then pushes his bum out and then sits up. And it kind of does that, but it kind of goes in a circle to get where he wants to go. But that's quite fun to watch, and it's seriously like a huge change in him in the last couple of weeks in regards to the amount that he's moving. And yeah, he's also, the other day I was watching him on the baby monitor and in his crib, and he held onto the bars and he pulled himself up to standing, which was like, what are you doing? You're too young to do that. But he started to do that as well. And he loves standing. Like, I think that he just wants to walk before he can crawl, and that is obviously fine. I don't think he's going to walk for a while, but he does love to stand, and the biggest smile comes across his face when he does it. He's like, oh my god, this is great. He also loves to bounce. We bought him a bouncy thing in the doorway, but he doesn't seem to like that so much. He much prefers it if someone's holding him and he bounces, which is like really painful on the person's arms. Like, my arms and my back and shoulders are killing me. I have to keep thinking about my posture because my shoulders keep sort of hunching over from holding him so much. So I'm having to think about my posture a lot more because of it, but he's having a great time. Another thing that we got him a little playpen, and we got that because obviously the dogs, and he's moving around a lot more. We did used to just put him on the floor, sort of where our sofa is, but he started like trying to move towards the dogs and grabbing them, and even though I don't think they'll do anything, if he kind of pulls them too hard, obviously they're going to tell him off. Who wouldn't if you got like yanked, because he's not very gentle. So we wanted a nice safe place for him to play, so we've got him a little playpen. We got it off Amazon. I'll link it below if you're interested. It's a UK company. They delivered it to Sweden, so it's really good. Even if you're in like Europe, they deliver worldwide, I think. But yeah, it seems really nice. I like the quality of it, and I really liked it because it came with the padded floor, and that was something that I really wanted because we have wooden floors, parquet floors, and really hurts obviously if he falls over and whacks his head or something like that. So I wanted that padded floor, and it did come with that. I think he's making some noise. He's supposed to be asleep. I think he'll go back. Yeah, so really lots and lots of things happen. He's definitely in a more sort of sunny period at the moment, even though I must say today he's been a little bit more touchy, and I don't know if he's got maybe a little bit of a sore tummy because of all the different foods he's been trying and that sort of thing. But mostly he's been in a really good mood. He does kind of understand it when I leave him now. He started to twig that I've left, and then he sort of gets really grumpy. But otherwise he's a really happy baby, and he really doesn't cry unless he's hungry or super tired, or he's got a dirty nappy. That's pretty much the only things he cries about, and obviously they're completely understandable. And yeah, he's just doing so well, and I can't even think about what he's going to be doing next. He seems to be progressing so fast, growing so fast. He is, we have a midwife appointment tomorrow, so I'll obviously find out tomorrow if he has grown, but we went a few weeks ago, and he is kind of on the small side. But then I'm really petite, so I think that he's gonna stay quite petite until maybe, I think when they're 2 they kind of shoot up. So I think maybe he'll be petite until sort of then, because obviously his dad's really tall. So I'm 5 foot, and his dad is 6'4". So hopefully he goes in between. He's making lots of noises. And we also got a baby monitor, obviously, for the room. We got a Hello Baby monitor. I'll also link that below for you. I got it off Amazon again. So far we're really enjoying it. We keep it plugged in all the time, so that for us that really works. And yeah, it's really good screen, and the camera moves, which I really like about it. Because if he moves around in his cot, which he does all the time now, I can then just pan the camera to see where he is and what he's doing, which I think is really good. So overall, we are doing really well. Otto is doing really well. He's such a happy little baby boy. Gives me a lot of joy every single day. I'm obviously feeling a lot better now that he's sleeping through the night as well, even though I'm still really exhausted, which I'm not sure why. If you've had this, or you know someone that's maybe had that where you're still tired even though you're sleeping through the night, let me know below why. Because I should be bouncing off the walls with the amount of sleep that I'm now getting. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is the update for the 6 months. So much is happening. Let me know below again what videos you want me to make for you. Yeah, and I'll see you in my next video. See you later.